You've probably heard the warning 1,000 times, don't go to bed with wet hair. But is it just an old wives' tale, or is there real science behind it? Turns out, sleeping with wet hair can actually trigger a cascade of problems for your scalp, hair, and even your health. Today, we're diving into the biological reasons why this nighttime habit might be sabotaging your well-being, and what happens inside your body when you do it anyway. When you go to bed with wet hair, you're creating the perfect environment for fungal growth. Your pillow becomes a warm, moist breeding ground, exactly what fungi like Malassezia love. This yeast naturally lives on your scalp, but excessive moisture tips the balance, leading to dandruff, itching, and scalp inflammation. The longer your hair stays wet against your pillow, the worse it gets. Your wet hair is significantly more fragile than dry hair. Water penetrates the hair shaft and swells it, weakening the protein bonds that hold it together. When you toss and turn during sleep, you're essentially snapping those weakened strands. The friction between your wet hair and the pillow causes breakage, split ends, and, over time, noticeable hair loss. It's like trying to bend a waterlogged stick versus a dry one. Sleeping with wet hair can trigger bacterial infections of the scalp. Bacteria thrive in warm, damp environments, and your pillow is the perfect incubator. This can lead to folliculitis, an infection of the hair follicles that causes painful pustules, redness, and discomfort. In severe cases, it can spread and require medical treatment. Your scalp's natural oils can't do their job protecting you when everything's soaking wet. Here's something most people don't consider: wet hair affects your sleep quality itself. Your body temperature regulation during sleep depends partly on heat loss through your head. When your hair is wet, it disrupts this process. You might experience restlessness, night sweats, or keep waking up because your body can't maintain its ideal sleeping temperature. Poor sleep then cascades into weakened immunity, slower healing, and increased inflammation throughout your body. Wet hair creates the ideal conditions for pillow mold and mildew, which can trigger or worsen allergies and respiratory issues. If you're already prone to allergies, asthma, or sinusitis, sleeping on a damp pillow colonized by mold spores can cause nighttime congestion, coughing, and inflammation. You wake up feeling worse instead of refreshed. Over weeks and months, repeated exposure to these pathogens damages your respiratory health. Your scalp can develop a condition called seborrheic dermatitis more easily when chronically exposed to moisture. This isn't just itchy dandruff, it's an inflammatory skin condition that can spread to your face, ears, and neck. The wet environment prevents your scalp's natural pH balance from stabilizing, making it vulnerable to overgrowth of yeast and bacteria. Once you have seborrheic dermatitis, it's chronic and requires ongoing treatment. Sleeping with wet hair can weaken your hair's cuticle layer, the protective outer coating. When this layer is compromised by prolonged moisture, your hair becomes more porous and loses moisture faster. It becomes duller, tangles more easily, and develops frizz. This isn't just a cosmetic problem. Damaged cuticles mean your hair can't retain conditioning treatments, leading to a cycle of increasing dryness and brittleness that's hard to reverse. The cold, wet environment can also trigger or worsen tension headaches and migraines in susceptible people. The combination of moisture, cool temperature, and the weight of wet hair pulling on your scalp can activate pain pathways. Some people experience nocturnal migraines specifically triggered by sleeping with damp hair, waking up with throbbing pain. If you have chronic headaches, this could be an overlooked culprit. If you wear your hair down while wet in bed, you're also trapping moisture between your hair and your face and neck. This creates a breeding ground for acne bacteria and can trigger fungal infections on your face and neck, not just your scalp. People often develop mysterious chin acne or neck irritation without realizing their nighttime hair habits are the cause. Keeping wet hair off your skin is crucial for facial health. So what should you do instead? Dry your hair at least 70–80% before bed using a towel and gentle heat. If you must go to bed with damp hair, use a microfiber towel or cotton t-shirt. Regular towels cause more friction damage. Put your hair in a loose braid or bun to minimize movement. Consider using a silk or satin pillowcase, which reduces friction and moisture absorption. And if possible, wait at least 30 minutes to an hour after showering before lying down. Your future self and your hair will thank you. The science is clear: wet hair and sleep are a dangerous combination for your scalp, hair health, and overall wellness. It might seem like a small habit, but the cumulative damage from repeated exposure to moisture, friction, and microbial growth can have serious consequences. So tonight, take the extra few minutes to dry your hair properly. It's one of the easiest health investments you can make. Have you experienced any of these issues from wet hair? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more surprising health facts that might change how you live.